Hey, so I haven't seen Alex's video yet because he hasn't made it yet because it's Friday night and he's at VidCon and yeah, all that stuff. Is it really 7? No, it's not 7. It's much later than that. My computer over there says it's 7. Wait, wait. There we go. 10:52. Computer, what you doing? Um, anyway, the topic I'm told is the fear of missing out. And I think it's kind of more of not. I don't know if it's exactly a fear. At least on my part. I'm personally not too afraid of missing out. I'm more afraid of like things like being tolerated or crap like that. Um, but I do feel a lot of regret and sadness when I believe I'm missing out on something, especially something very good or something that many other people have. I don't feel bad about missing out on VidCon because I honestly think I enjoy being alone more. Maybe not more. It depends. The one VidCon I went to, Disney Day was fun, and the rest were some of the most telling days about my social ineptitude. I was forced to realize that I'm really not good at dealing with peers. I'm really not, well, I wasn't. This was like 2 years ago. I really wasn't good with interacting with peers. I had such crippling insecurity about people not wanting me around that at one point I was walking around with two other people. I started walking a little bit away from them, uh, just to see if they'd like say, "Hey, where are you going?" They didn't, so I left that group and kind of wandered around. Um, so that was the me I was working with, and the me that does that doesn't have a lot of fun. Um, so I don't have great memories of VidCon. So I don't feel especially remorseful about not going. Plus, seeing all the pictures, I think, oh, that looks fun. But then I'm also keenly aware of the fact that I wouldn't be in that picture if I were at VidCon. I would I would still be standing on the roof looking down and oh hey, there are all the people that I've been online friends with taking a picture together. Um, and and I don't know what to go to from there. I don't like missing out on things, but good lord, I don't know what I'm saying. Um, because I want to say how like it's wrong and unnatural and how I've come and gotten past it. But the only way I really have gotten past the fear of missing out is by avoiding missing out on things that I care about. Like I didn't have friends, and that made me sad. But now I have friends. Um, if I ever felt lonely and like wished I had a girlfriend, well, now I have a girlfriend, and that solves that problem. Like, um, and when I do feel like I'm missing out on something, I know I just try to not miss out on it. Like, honestly, this is ridiculous. This story is kind of embarrassing, but I was seeing how people seem to be having fun at like their freshman orientation crap, and I literally went and applied to a 4-year school. I'd been planning to go to a community college, and I just went and applied to it. Um, because I don't like feeling like I'm missing out on really good experiences. And yeah, I just suck at this. I you know, so I think of myself as a cautious person. I think of myself as someone who doesn't do things that are going to have immense consequences. But at the same time, I'm very impulsive. And it's kind of weird how impulsive I am for how unimpulsive I think I seem to other people. Um, like on a micro scale, I might seem impulsive to people, making really obscure sentences or saying things that people wouldn't expect to be said, possibly making a slightly edgy joke that people didn't really think anyone would say, something like that. But then on a slightly more macro scale, I usually don't make decisions that are crazy, but I am impulsive. I think somewhere along the way, my mind, not my mind, my self-restraint kicks into gear. But because I know how I work, it is very weird to me how impulsive I am. How I spent a couple days like seeing Snapchat stories of people at their colleges, and then I was like, oh, I'm really sad now. I'm gonna go apply to a college. Uh, and that's really impulsive, and it's kind of almost disturbing. Um, but yeah, fear of missing out. I'm a spoiled brat white boy. When I miss out on something, I just try to not miss out on it again. I don't, I haven't actually solved the problem. I haven't solved the problem of feeling left out. I haven't come to terms with the fact that being left out isn't a bad thing all the time. I still feel like that kid who was homeschooled, um, and missed out on hundreds of childhood experiences, or that kid who literally spent more time interacting with more people in the last 2 years than the other 14 years combined. I mean, I don't know that statistically, but it seems highly likely considering I spent, we're talking peers here, because I spent basically time with my brother and maybe some homeschool groups a couple times a week, if even, as opposed to daily interaction at a school. Like I missed out on, I consider myself to have missed out on a lot of things. I don't feel bad about missing out on pretty much most of them. Um, in fact, many of them I'm happy I missed out on because I know a lot of bad things happen and bad character traits and whatnot. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. Um, I really don't like missing out on things. And I take extra effort to avoid doing that. Um, Honestly, I think I just need to adjust how I think about things. I think I need to make it so I can. I've been rambling for like 30 minutes about this. This is only 7 minutes, but I think I need to either make it so that I'm not afraid, not concerned with being left out. I think it just needs to do that because the alternatives are just forcing myself into things so that I don't feel left out or convincing myself I never wanted something in the first place. And both of those aren't healthy, I don't think. Um, I don't think I don't think you should necessarily do things just because you feel unincluded. I mean, I think to an extent, if I feel like I missed out on like deep friendships or something like that, which I don't feel I have, for the record, I don't think it'd be ridiculous to seek that out. Um, or if I feel as though I've missed out on like fun in some respects, I don't think it's unhealthy to seek that out. But I think every occasion you see something that you're not a part of, I don't think that's healthy to be affected that much by that. I don't know what I'm saying, and I'm rambling so much, and I need to sleep. Good night, friends.